Bonjour Afolaké.
Hello.
Ça va?
I'm good, and you?
Good
My
morning.
mic is not positioned well, so I'm trying to.
Okay,
good.
so while you fix it, can you talk to us about travel today?
Sure, definitely. And today I'll be talking about, it's a review as regards travel and tourism. And into this line of content, we'll be talking about Dangote, who is supposedly dead. And he's been talking much about travel and travel issues on the continent. So yeah. And the first item I have here is a Pan-African committee of travel professionals and experts from the 15 different countries who have named Banjul International Airport as one of the most passenger-friendly airports in Africa, alongside other 4 African airports, namely the OR Tambo Airport in Johannesburg, the Cape Town airports both in South Africa, of course, the Kataka Airport in Accra, Ghana, and the Lomé Airport in Togo. Still, as regards airports, Kigali International Airport has been ranked 3rd fastest growing in Africa, unlike other airports in the world. Passengers waiting and for flights in Kigali International Airport can enjoy comforts because there are more seats available here. The airport has been ranked one of the top 3 airports in Africa due to its high number of seats. South Africa has been ranked 4th on the Condé Nast list of the top 20 countries to visit in the world, ahead of countries like France, Spain, Australia, and Thailand. Morocco, not to forget Morocco as well, which has been favored by world tourists in the past. The tourism minister, Derek Oncom, have said South Africans should be proud of this achievement, considering the stiff competition they faced recently. Benin and Italy agreed on a mutual abolition of visas for holders of diplomatic and service visas, according to the Benin public broadcaster. The diplomatic agreement between the 2 countries was signed in New York during the 71st session of the General Meeting of the United Nations. More on that on our website. As regards safari, African elephant population has plunged faster than anyone can ever imagine, raising startling question about the failure to protect one of the world's largest mammals. And what we have right now, as I speak to you, we have barely over 372,000 elephants in the whole of Sub-Saharan Africa. And according to Elephants Without Borders, an organization that has just completed an 18-country census between 2007 and 2014, the elephant population has plunged by 30%, I beg your pardon, and that is in about 144,000 elephants. The poaching of elephants for ivory has gone uncontrolled or barely controlled in recent years. Each year, World Tourism Day is celebrated on the 27th of September. The last one was celebrated 2 days ago. And the theme of this year's is Tourism for All, Promoting Universal Accessibility. This year's Tourism Day coincides with the celebration of the launching of in July, the African Union passport. The electronic passports. And of course, the African Development Bank has financed infrastructure projects that have facilitated access to tourist sites or improve air travel via regional hubs. Each year, the bank publishes the African Tourism Monitor in conjunction with a joint publication, I beg your pardon, which tracks the latest trend in tourism on the continent. And now back to Aliko Dangote, the richest man in Africa. He's fond of banging the visa drums, and uses the public platform to urge African leaders to make it easier for Africans to be able to travel within their own continent. Now, we hope that Dangote's comments will resonate with many people who have battled to get visas for multiple business trips. I would like to remind us that only 13 countries allow other Africans to travel without visa or visa on arrival in their country.
Well, he also, from what I read, is on the waiting list for the AU passport, which I think is a bit absurd, because business people and politicians aren't the ones struggling with visas and travels within the continent. It shouldn't be their priority.
Exactly. And they say there's nothing as strong as a deer whose time has come. I'm not a strong supporter of some policies by the late Muammar Gaddafi, but that was his vision to unite all African countries. And I think people saw a threat in that.
Oui, il faut, je pense, unir absolument tous les pays et permettre le mouvement des populations, mais pas juste des politiques, également des populations.
It's going to happen.
It's going to happen. Yeah. We're already towards that step anyway. So now quickly to the shots of the week. We hope we have the video now. We have 10 videos, and that very first one is a photograph from Yuri Goldman of flamingo in Kenya. really pretty picture. One of the things you could see. And that one right here is a baby mountain gorilla. Is seen in in the Democratic Republic of Congo, in Virunga National. Oh, just lovely house in Virunga National Park. And there, right there on Twitter, that picture was posted by Travel Rwanda, and it says it's about Wongo Park. There, it's a breakfast in Samburu. In Samburu, I beg your pardon. Giraffe close-up and personal in Nairobi. Oh, lovely, absolutely stunning eyes. Yes.
Simba and Nala.
Yes, indeed it is. And right there, it's a gathering of chimpanzees having a good old time gossip. And there, it's in Delhi having a sweat time with one of the world's most dangerous predators. And that's another picture of tourists in Zimbabwe with having another sweat time with the elephant. Oh, that's my favorite picture there. And it says, Mama working with me through our territory in Mara. Yeah. So cute.
Très, très jolie photo. Yeah. Merci beaucoup.
Cute pictures there.
You gotta love animals, eh?
I do.
Absolument.
Absolutely.